Hello and welcome back to Easy English with James. My name is James and today we're going to look at the 5 long vowel sounds in English. In another video I made previously, we looked at the 7 short vowel sounds in English. This time we're focusing on the 5 long vowel sounds, okay? So if you want to learn the sounds like I, e, they're short vowel sounds, check out my other video. In this video, we focus on the longer sounds, okay? Okay, the first thing I need to mention is how important it is for you to learn the IPA if you want to master English pronunciation. What is the IPA? It stands for the International Phonetic Alphabet. It's an alphabet that tells us how words and letters sound in English and in many other languages. Why is it so important to know this or to learn this when you're learning English? Well, it's because English pronunciation is a little tricky. And the reason for that is that the spelling of words and letters is not always the same as how we pronounce those words and letters. For example, take the letter A, okay? A can be pronounced in many different ways, depending on where it is in a word. For example, the letter A can sound like A in cat or hat, but it can also sound like A in pay or way. It can also sound like R in father or rather, okay? That one letter, the letter A, has many variations of how it can be pronounced when you're speaking English. How do we know which way is the correct way to pronounce it? We know by learning the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, okay? It's the quickest and easiest way to know how a word is pronounced correctly in English. Once you know the IPA, you can read the phonetic symbols and you'll know how any word is pronounced, okay? Okay, our first sound is the E sound. E. E. You'll find this in most common pronouns, personal pronouns like he and she and we, okay? We use this sound all the time. Very important to master it. E. Watch closely. E. 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 Okay? The mouth kind of opens wide. E. E. Okay? As if you're stretching the mouth open and pushing the sound out. E. E. Okay? It's a long sound. Okay? Be careful with this one because a lot of people get this one confused with the short vowel sound I in the words did. So they'll say things like did, I did that, not I did that. Okay? This is a long sound, which means you have to say E. E. Okay? Let's try with some words. We. She. He. Now let's try a couple of bigger words. Sheep. Jeep. Cheap. Okay? Cheap. Now try this sentence. We liked the cheap Jeep. We liked the cheap Jeep. We liked the cheap Jeep. Okay? Practice that one again and again and again because it's one of the most common sounds in English. E. Okay, our next sound is the sound. This sound, again, very, very common, found in words like her, okay? Very, very common. Also, the past tense, the past simple of to be, were, where were you, were, her, where were her things, for example, were and her. It's a really simple sound to make. All we do is we open the mouth, relax, and push a sound out. Open the mouth, were, okay? You'll also see this in words that have a U sometimes, a U and an R. For example, on an animal, the hair that grows on animals is called its fur, okay? Fur. Okay, another quick thing about this sound, it's also what we call a thinking sound in English. What does that mean? When I'm thinking of something to say, but I haven't said it yet, I might make the sound like I don't know what to say yet. That's the sound that we make, this sound, okay? If somebody asks you a question and you don't know how to answer, when you're thinking, a lot of English speakers might go, I know the answer, okay? It's also a sound that children make when they see something really disgusting. They'll go, that is disgusting, okay? It's a sound that children make when they see something not nice or disgusting, okay? Practice with me again. Her, were, fur, her, were, fur. You'll also see this in third. For example, first, second, and third in a race. Or when we talk about dates, like the 3rd of April, the 3rd of June. Thir, you got that horrible TH first. If you want help pronouncing the TH sound, check out the link up here to another video where I help you to master that difficult th sound that you find in English a lot. Okay, but first, second, and third. Okay, when you're talking about dates, third. Okay, let's move on to the next sound. The next sound is the ah sound. Now, you'll notice when I make this sound, I can make it in many different ways. I can kind of go this way, ah, or I can go ah, or I can just open ah. Okay, the easiest way, and the way that if you go to a dentist in England and they want to look at your teeth, they might ask you to make this sound. They will say ah, ah. Okay, why? Because they want you to open your mouth wide and expose your teeth. Ah. Interestingly, this is also the pronunciation in the alphabet of the letter R. Okay? R. In British English, we pronounce it exactly the same way. R. Okay? In American English, it's a little bit different. But here, R. Okay? You'll find this in words like car, far, and bar. Okay? My car was outside the bar, and it's very far from here. My car was outside the bar, and it's very far. Okay? My car was outside the bar, and it's very far. Car, bar, far. Okay? Practice that one a lot, because again, you'll use it every single time you open your mouth to speak in English. The next sound is the or sound. Or. Now you'll notice with this one, unlike the previous sounds where my mouth opens a lot, like this, with this one, the mouth closes. Or. Okay? Very common in the sound or the word or, me or you, him or her. Also in the number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Watch closely. Or. For, door, okay, or, okay, you really have to make sure that your mouth closes and pushes the sound out through your lips, or, for, door, tor, okay, and also in words like walk, when you're walking, sometimes that A and L can also be pronounced with an or sound, walk. Talk, okay? Talk, walk, walking, talking. So you'll see the mouth goes or king, talking, walking, or king. Okay? Remember the sound or. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, our final sound for today is the oo sound. Oo. You'll notice, again, my mouth gets smaller. Ooh. But listen to the difference from the previous sound. The previous sound was or. This is or, ooh. Or, ooh. Okay? make sure that you're really pursing, that means bringing together your lips. Ooh, ooh. When you want to eat food, you'll hear this sound. Food, food. When you talk about how you feel, you mention your mood, mood. Food, mood. You'll also see it in words like rude. Sometimes the U can be pronounced like this. Rude or crude. Okay? Rude, crude, mood, and food. Okay? Okay, let's try a sentence with this one. The dude was rude when he was eating food. The dude was rude when he was eating food. The dude was rude when he was eating food. Ood. Ooh. Okay? Ooh. So, let's go back and have another look. The three vowel sounds, long vowel sounds, where we open our mouth are E, R, and E, R, E, R, See if you can say that. E, R, E, R, The two sounds where we close our mouth are or and oo. Or and oo. Okay? Or and oo. Practice all of them 5 vowel sounds. Now, we're going to play a little game. Okay. Sheep. Sheep. Which vowel sound is that? Then you're right if you said the E sound. The number 4. What vowel sound does that contain? You'd be right if you said the or sound. Or. What about the her in the word her? What vowel sound is that? You'd be right if you said That's this sound. What about the food? The word food. What vowel sound does that contain? It is, of course, oo. Ooh. Okay? And finally, what about the car? In the word car. That contains the R sound. Okay? Remember them, practice them because you will be using them sounds all the time in English, okay? The 5 long vowel sounds are some of the most common sounds that we make in English. So it's super important to practice them until you don't have to think about them anymore, okay? Thank you very much for joining me today. I would love if you would subscribe to this channel to see more of my videos in the future. Be sure to check out my other pronunciation videos. I have a TH sound pronunciation video and a video on the short vowel sounds in English, as well as an upcoming video that will be out very soon about the diphthongs in English. They are the vowel sounds where we make 2 double sounds in one vowel, like near and here, okay? Ear. We have 2 vowel sounds in one. They're a bit more difficult, but stick with this channel and you'll see the video I make on that very soon. Okay? Thank you very much. Goodbye.